The pandemic, the impact of the pandemic on me and Lumen is probably one of the worst times of our lives. You can imagine on an autistic child who wants to run around and have free space and have his therapy, swinging, trampoline. And even though we have those in our home, we don't have the social impact, we don't have family around. Lumen's allergic to over 40 foods, and so just trying to find the foods that he wanted and that were available because everyone was panic buying was the stress of all stresses. And then thinking we can actually go outside when this is a child who spends 3 hours outside every day, at least, just for walks. That's not counting school. Horrible. Like I think I've subconsciously tried to erase it because it was so horrible. I've shared this story and it's not a nice story to share, but he was crying and crying and crying, so dysregulated that we were going to bed at some ungodly hour, waking up at some ungodly hour. It was dark. For a spell of about 2 or 3 weeks, we just had darkness because it was winter time, and his sleep schedule was so disturbed. We were just completely dysregulated, both of us, because I was, like you said, we're sort of one entity. So he was crying for hours and hours, and the neighbors called the cops, and the police came round, and it was totally unexpected to me. And it was on a particular night where we had maybe 2 hours of sleep. They came in, and I was shocked, and I think I just felt like the world's worst mom, that I couldn't help my autistic child to survive something that other people seemed to be surviving. And it just felt like, how could you fail something that should be relatively easy? He's safe, he's at home, he's eating. So anyway, the cops were very understanding, and they said, we'll help you, we'll do what we can to help you. And so they did. I called Kelly for my first instinct. It's surreal when I think about it, because normally you would call your parents or you would call, your partner or something. I called Kelly and told her what happened. I called Elise and just said, is there anything you can do to help us? Because you've helped us in the past with regulating him and getting him into a sort of routine. And because you've been there so far, can you just do something more for us? I didn't even know what I was asking for, and Kelly just said, yes, we're going to do heartbeat hellos every day. We're going to help you. And then she was amazing. She sent me some flowers and a really nice note, and just made me feel not just theater director to mother whose son is participating in the flute, but mother to mother. You're doing absolutely everything you can, and you're doing a brilliant job, and this is not a failing, is what she said, and pretty much saved us, because I can, say now I was suicidal. It was horrible, horrible. Sorry. No, it was horrible, and it did, Flute did every day, did hellos. And I think I looked forward to them just as much as Lumen, and we still do them when he's really dysregulated. We still do them, and he knows, even in the car on the way here, we do them, to get him ready, and he understands it. I think he knows it as, maybe this isn't just for me, Mum, this is for you as well, and I get that, and now it's sort of my turn to regulate you. It is a symbiotic relationship. We're not existing in a vacuum together. We're together all the time, and it's made us stronger. I mean, we're here. We're here today. We're here at Flute, and it's definitely made us stronger. And now, if something happens and we have another pandemic, I think we'll be better. We'll be better off for it. The direct changes I've witnessed with Lumen are monumental. I mean, he's a different human being. If you looked at recordings of him from his first session to now, it's amazing. He trusts people more. He trusts the actors more. He knows. He has an intuition about if somebody is there for him. So he knows these actors. He's known them for years now. He knows they're there for him, and he knows he can be himself around them. And his behavior, because of this, is much more calm. much more receptive to whatever they want to teach. His speech has obviously changed. I mean, he said hello for the first time, which is above and beyond. I mean, for somebody who's nonverbal to say something that he's been hearing and hearing and hearing, but I think we take for granted all, the mental energy involved and all the physical energy involved to say those words and to say them in a way, in context, and in a way that made him so happy. Because if you've seen the video of him saying it, he shocked himself and was happy. And for him to know I've done something because I've been taught to do it and because I enjoy doing it and I'm giving it back to you, it's just going to get better. I mean, that was the beginning, I think. This, with Flute, who knows how many years we have left participating with them, but I do feel like it's the beginning.
Hello.